position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Charlottesville, home of the Virginia Cavaliers. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Virginia Cavaliers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Cardinals will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Virginia Cavaliers offense will have the football first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-timer baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Got his man downfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Cavaliers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. And the Cavaliers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Grabbed behind the line. It's Johns. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johns. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Got it in the middle. It's Johns. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. The Cavaliers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. He's got it. They will score! Touchdown, Virginia!
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that looked like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So an 82-yard drive there. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he's going to try to return this one. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out in the end zone and came up a little short. So Louisville's offense will take the field for the first time. Pulls it, fired complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Trying play action. It's complete to the right. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw on 3rd. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Cardinals line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And it's picked off at the goal line. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And defensive backs you think don't have good hands. The big fella shows that. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Zings it complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Johns. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll take it on the return. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Makes the grab, it's Combs. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Give to the running back. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the 1st down. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Cardinals will have it 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Now the play fake. He lobs one high down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. The Cardinals will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Trying to move them on the counter. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. The Cavaliers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. He'll sneak it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. We've reached the end of the period. It's Virginia holding the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Tight end now in motion. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Cavaliers will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Conrad. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged out of the air. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Cardinals can really attack on this second and short. Motion from the wideout. To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to get it through the air. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Running back searching for a hole. Runs through the tackle. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. It's complete. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. On the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cardinals!
And like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he made the extra point without problem. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. LSU managed to eke out the victory in a tighter than expected one. Don't blame the gumbo there in Baton Rouge this week. These Tigers are to blame for this one being this close. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. The Cavaliers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Finds his tight end. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
Dumps it off in the flats. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Trying to barrel in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And they'll send out the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
I love when you sell the run like that quarterback did right there. Stuck it in the belly of the running back, pulls it out, runs the play action. Great job of confusing the defense a little bit, making them honor the run, and then throwing the ball in the lanes.
Oh, he's got some space. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The short hands, it's Coates. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the gun, running back on the move. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. From the gun, the running back has it. He'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. The inside handoff. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? And the Cavaliers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd. Using the quick game. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The kick is on its way. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's got him in the flat. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. He can haul it in, incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Charlottesville. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best 1st half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Carl Smith Center and Scott Stadium.
We're all locked up here in the 3rd quarter as he's set to kick it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. The sure hands, it's Conrad. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff. Turning it on! Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. Working the middle, it's complete. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They're going to run it. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. The Cardinals are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
The play action fake. Looking deep. Got it! Touchdown Cardinals. And that one will give them the lead.
And a really nice job by the quarterback. He drops back. He knows where he's going with the football. You can tell. He sees this guy coming from left to right, running that post down the middle of the field, throws it. Perfect timing to his receiver. He catches the football, takes it into the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Makes the quick grab. There he goes. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The option look. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
The Cavaliers will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Lining up to convert 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Lofts one high and deep. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And the Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Cardinals in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Grab behind the line. It's Conrad. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Cardinals are on the move. Quarterback on the keeper. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this guy's dynamic, and he can hurt you in a variety of ways in the option game, and he had a chance that time to pitch it out wide if he wanted to, but he kept it himself. He shows you the wheels, takes it in for the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put...
Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the 3rd. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabs it inside the 10. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers!
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. They just saw their lead cut in half, and now they'll try to answer. Makes the grab on the left.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Powers through the defender. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. The Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Hunt is on its way. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Off play action on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the catch. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. 1st down for this offense. To the air on 1st down. Quick strike complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second down.
That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw again. They go to the wide receiver screen. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And the Cavaliers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it loose. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Is that guy's foot human? My goodness, did he hammer that ball from distance.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. And the Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Punt is on its way. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. They'll run play action. Here's the pressure. Unleashes it on the run. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time on target. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Every single week, defenses know who's going to get the ball thrown to them, but they can't stop him. With that last catch, he now has over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He'll keep it on the sneak. The defense was ready for that sneak attempt. They sealed up every crevice, nowhere to go.
And you know it's a predictable situation. You know it's short yardage. They want to run the quarterback sneak. Got to get penetration, and linebackers, boy, they got to jump over the pile, go meet him in the backfield. Nice job by the D.
The Cavaliers have it with a 1st and 10. Handoff to the single running back. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's got an open man. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. From the red zone, looking for a man. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And the Cavaliers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. 4th down, and a field goal is not going to help much. They'll try to keep the drive alive by converting here. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Fires into the end zone. Oh, it's picked off.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was...
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Brings it down on the right side. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him. Might as well try to punch them while they're reeling. You get one huge play to set it up. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 40. Motion from the wide receiver. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Wide open downfield. There he goes. Touchdown Cardinals! And they take it in for 6 more points. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And, man, it's nice to have an offense that can strike immediately. They can put fear in defenses, make big plays, and you see it, man. They can add to the lead. They can build a lead quickly because they have this ability to put points on the board quickly.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point 4th quarter lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Mountain West, and it sure is playing out that way. UNLV is on top, but it's not like Randall Cunningham is playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 4 over New Mexico. The moment something changes in this Mountain West fight, you will hear about it here. Back to you guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. How about that one? Fourth and forever, and he just turned one loose and fired it for the first down.
Man, does that sting. Defensively, you get him in the perfect situation. You know they're going to pass the football, play the ball deep, and you give up a deep pass. That is a back-breaking play.
The Cavaliers moving quickly to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little.
Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Cavaliers are moving quickly down the field. Hauls it in. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can.
And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. They make the stop right at the 10-yard line, but oh, what a turn of momentum with that interception.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little turning it on. How about this freshman leading them on the chase and making the big play after the catch? Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The give and tick, 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 tick.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Cardinals are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He'll do it himself. At midfield, he's got room. There he goes. He's at the slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
Well, they go back to the option play. Now, this is the second time, Pollock, this QB has scored running this scheme offensively.
Yeah, and as a defense, you got to understand when you're playing the option, it's responsibility football. I got to stop my assignment. I can't get caught in somebody else's business. You could tell this defense not really ready for this quarterback run game. They better figure it out or it's going to be a long game.
And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
Virginia 20.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Flips it out on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Intercepted! Tip drill's alive! The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook, the old kneel down from victory formation. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.